Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to YouTube. I'm your host, Whale Cow, and we are continuing our Predator campaign with Season 2, Race 2. As you'll notice from my racing tactics, it's going to be a very near thing on the fuel. So I'm going to be pitting Santa Ana first. Why I gave her softs. And yep, key on mediums. We did very well in practice, so well in fact that I got fake book messages from both of our drivers saying how well they expected us to do, but we will see. Alright. What'd I tell you, we start way back there. Poor Petroshover. Let's do it. Yeah, like I said last video, I doubt we're going to do particularly well. Since we did very well the first race, we end up starting very low for the second one. If we pace ourselves, however, I think our finishing order will be at least decent. Our cars are finally good enough to overtake at least a few people. Even if they don't stay overtaken. Overtook. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Since it's a 17 lap race, I'm going to try and pit Santa Ana at the end of the 6th lap and key at the end of the 7th lap, and that'll be stretching both cars' fuel to the absolute limit. In fact, as soon as Santa Ana has exactly 1 gallon less than key, we're going to have to step her back to regular burn as well. Come on, Santa Ana, pass Valdez. There we go. Nope. He's in front again. It's because we've got better gearbox and suspension than ZRT, but their brakes and gearbox are still better than ours. on the bright side, we did put our best foot forward on the first race, so that means even if we do poorly, we won't be knocked completely down the rankings. Alright, this is Santa Ana's 6th lap. Let's bring her up to overtake and attack and pit her. And I think we're good to put her on softs again. Fill her up and we'll burn. And we'll keep the risk unbalanced. It seemed to do okay last time, and I'm not keen on starting any pit fires. Alright. Next we'll pit Key. I'm thinking we'll take a chance on the softs as well with her. And we'll keep the pit strategy balanced. Alright. Santa Ana's pit was good. Okay. Something wrong with Dreyfus. She cut a corner. That'll probably be a penalty at the end, and then not much else, I don't think. Alright, Key's coming in for a pit. And refuel good. Okay. We'll keep both their tire burn and their fuel burn at about even so that no concurrent pitting occurs. Key's park conditions looking pretty good. We're about halfway through the race, so I think her car parts will be able to take it. Dreyfus is out again. Poor Claudia. It would suck if we ended up with a safety car out right now because we just pitted. We are once again beating the entirety of Octane. No, wait a second. Those are different colors right there. Fox and Dreyfus aren't on the same... Ugh, these colors are so similar, it's like, who am I looking at? No, Fox and Sabato are on the same team. I think that's the team that moved down to replace Eastwood when they went up. And then Dreyfus and Marchetta are on Octane. Everything's looking good so far. Santa Ana wants to outpace El Sadat. She's finishing her 11th lap now. No, she's finishing her 10th, meaning she's got 7 laps to go. At the end of her 11th, we'll have 6 more laps to go. Alright, let's burn her and pit her this lap. She'll have 6 laps after this. That's few enough that we could do softs. Let's do it. And then we'll have Key pit right after her, so we'll move her fuel up to burn. Come on, Santa Ana, don't tell me you still cannot pass that guy. He's running on low fuel burn and you're still not catching him. There we go. It's one of those moments where it's like, you have one job. Granted, that one job entails so many modifiers that the board game of this would be almost impossible to play. But still. Alright. Now let's get Key's last pit stop all set up. Her car parts will make it. And Santa Ana is clear. And we'll push her till the end. And now Key cannot pass El Sadat. Well, she doesn't need to because she's pitting anyway. Pit, 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 pit. Excellent. Alright. Okay then. Alright, so it looks like we'll finish in something like 16th, 17th place. Kinda wish we'd chosen the RusJet sponsorship, but getting the Wankai one last race more than made up for it. Rogers is having some sort of mechanical trouble. The car's smoking. And you're still stuck behind him, guys. Come on. Come on. Alright. Got 15th, 17th. It's whatever. Alright, let's move them both up to high burn. Looks like I overestimated the fuel they needed slightly. Chu from Race Team China just damaged out. Looks like it's time to play, see how many people wear their parts out before the race ends. Alright, race is winding down. We might have to drop their fuel burn in a bit. Maybe not. Yeah, definitely. Alright, 13th and 14th. Not bad. If we manage to do this on average, we're definitely moving up to 8th or better next season. Alright, at this rate, Santa Ana will have just enough to cross the line. Okay. First place ran out of fuel. Oh, that's okay, he just passed. No, he didn't. Schober passed him last second because he ran out of fuel. Alright, let's just finish up. Alright. Mission accomplished. Santa Ana crossed the finish line with 0.05 laps of fuel left. Okay. Yep. Fairly standard stops. Liao had to go in for a third stop during lap 16, so that's why everybody passed him. Poor fellow. Alright. Yeah, and Dreyfus did do a drive-through penalty. However, she also crashed before the race could end, so you can't really get penalized more from that. Santa Ana's back to 7th. Shenki's back to 13th. That brings Predator Racing Group back to 5th place. Garuda Racing's absolutely killing it. Looks like ZRT is the new loser on the grid. Alright. Fake book messages. Bexala's on somebody's hate list. Petra Schober blew them all away. No, she did not. She was doing horribly relative to second place until the guy in first place ran out of fuel last second. That's more like, I guess, their team principal's fault. He's probably gonna get fired now. You forgot to bring the fuel down from regular to low burn, you're fired. Everybody's in love with Petra Schober now because she had enough fuel. Alright, it looks like we got 7th overall that race. It brought Key up to 100% though. Her and Everett are getting along pretty nicely. Alright. Marketability's up to 39%. We made 803,000. Not too bad. We might not be building new expensive parts anytime soon though. Alright, Garuda Racing did well. It's only going to take us 23 hours to repair the car now. Interview with the Evening Herald. After her win today, we were wondering if you had any thoughts on Petra Schober, thinking of working with her in the future. Alright. Our pit crew continuing their wonderful no mistake record, quite impressive. Evgeny Pravillo was just checked. He's pretty nice overall, but he's only in the reserve for whatever reason. I'll favorite him. Alright. Factory's gonna be ready in less than 2 weeks. Engine done in 1 hour. And then our engine should be further up there. We're definitely getting somewhere, at any rate. Our budget is also at high, so I'm really not too worried about doing well next season. Just to take a look at our drivers. Both of our drivers are going to be available next season. And they should be, well, Santa Ana should be closing at the end of her potential at that point. So yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Hopefully next video Rattail will be back. It's not that I don't enjoy talking to you guys, but it does get a little bit lonely and awkward when you can't talk back. Oh well. Next race will be Milan. We should get our engine ready, but beyond that, maybe new brakes, who knows. Until then, this has been Whale Cow, and I will see you in the next one.